was going
We should really update that. We really shouldn't be having beer at 11 and 8 in the morning.
Who gives a fuck? It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, that's what drinking problems are called.
No, that's what Margaritaville.
Margaritaville?
Yeah, that's the Jimmy Buffett women. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, the old ladies that go around and party forever. By the way, welcome to the Vegas Benchwarmer channel. This is the Benchwarmer Podcast. I'm Eric. He ate me 702. We got the man decked out with all the Mets. He is happy.
Feeling Metsy today. Calderock or Sam.
And the man, the myth, the legend down below.
Jeremy with a G.
There we go. All right. By the way, Jeremy, I just want to let you know, I get teased on a regular basis at work because of the way I pronounce Jeremy. So we're sitting on the conference call, and at
least it's closer than the way other people say it.
We had a conference call, and we're sitting up there, and one of our guys, our compliance guy's name is Jeremy, whatever, with the J, right? And I'm sitting up there and I'm talking, and Kristen goes, Eric, why do you always mispronounce his name? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, you always, and he's like, yeah, I've kind of noticed that you say it with like a G. I'm like, no, I didn't mispronounce your name. Your parents misspelled your name. And he goes, and they just started laughing. And he goes. I was like, no, one of my best friends is literally, his name is with a G. And I've just gotten so used to saying it that way. And they just like, oh, that makes sense. But he was like, damn, my parents misspelled my name. I was like, yeah, should be with a G. Spelled wrong. Channeled inner Jeremy. All right. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Some of it's going to be probably really, really random. First thing we're going to talk about is MLB Trades.
Actually, before we even start that, we were talking before the stream. And I need to hear where you're going with this.
Okay.
We're talking about doing Batman No Way Home, and we need to finish this conversation because I said we needed to do it live.
So for like a couple years, one of my 10 years or whatever. When did the Injustice game come out?
Injustice, I believe, came out. I'll double check, but I want to say 2010.
So since that game came, it had to be. I thought it was after that.
I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
Yeah, since those games came out.
2013.
Yeah, so since those games came out, I've literally been like, this would be one of the greatest movies ever. Ever. I don't know what DC's doing. Turn Superman fucking heel.
Well, the animated movies, they did that already.
I don't care. Do it live action. Do the Roman Reigns, turn him fucking heel. Kill Lois Lane's bitch ass, and let's get a fucking dark ass Superman, right? Let's do this. Let's not do some bullshit where the Scarecrow chicks him. Nah, fuck that shit. Let's just somehow she dies. A rock falls on her. I don't give a fuck if they're hiking. A rock falls on her, a boulder. He can't stop it. He goes mean, right?
Well, no, the reason why he goes mean is because he was tricked into killing, and he's saying like, all right, well, you know what? Putting him in jail hasn't worked. It's time to start killing these fools so we could really have peace.
I know, but the problem with tricking see, this is the problem. How the fuck are you tricking Superman?
Kryptonite fear gas.
It's Superman.
Yeah, and his weakness is kryptonite.
I don't care. I don't like that. No, we're gonna do some real life type shit where this motherfucker they're hiking and he gets killed.
We're doing real life shit as we have a man who flies in the air from a planet named
Okay,
Krypton.
So anyway, we do it that way. I don't
real
care.
life shit in a superhero.
Superman, you know what? We're not gonna fuck it up because I don't want the comic book people coming after me. So we'll keep it in that scenario. Somehow he gets tricked to kill Lois Lane with some kryptonite gas, and this motherfucker goes crazy. Now in the game, you have all the superheroes kind of get together. You have his squad and the other squad. So it's like Civil War, right?
Yeah.
As the Spider-Mans came out, and as we were talking off stream, I basically said it'd be really fucking cool if they, thank you, beautiful, if they did like what they did with the Spider-Mans and the Batman. where they had the three Batman come together. You have multiples of them. We were talking about Val Kilmer died. That's how this all came up.
Yeah, Val Kilmer passed away.
But we had multiples of them. So we were talking about which one. We got to bring in Michael Keaton, but he's too old to do some shit. So you got to put him in.
Keaton was in the Flash movie, remember, as Batman.
I don't care about the Flash movie. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. We're starting to shit all over. Okay, DC needs some help. DC needs some help. So we bring in Michael Keaton. He's gonna be like the Batman, but since he's old, he's technology Batman, right? Whatever, some shit like that. Plays like the fucking role of Morgan Freeman in the Christian Bale Batman.
In what the fuck's his name? Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, so he plays like that guy, right? So then, of course, we bring in Bale. We bring in Ben Affleck. I don't like Robert Pattinson. Fuck him. Okay, so we need a young Batman, and we don't need to do this dumbass shit that Marvel does and have a young Batman and give him another interest story of how he became. We don't need a whole nother movie.
We don't need to see Bruce's parents die again.
We know how Batman became Batman. Okay, let's just leave that shit at that. This Batman just shows up. He's already fucking Batman, right? Young Batman. I don't have anybody in mind. Bad guy has to be Superman. Got to be Superman. We turn him in justice. Now, granted, the Batmans are going to get their ass kicked. They going to die. So they going to die. They not going to come together and win. This ain't going to be a good, because we got to have a second movie. We got to turn this into some fucking series. We got to make Superman become evil and be fucking bad. So somehow, we can flesh out the whole story. But they get Superman, they get themselves. We get dumbass Robin that comes in. Get a couple other dumbass people that join him, and Superman still takes him the fuck out.
Well, would you have Joseph Gordon-Levitt play Robin in a reprisal?
Fuck no, I don't like him either. I did not like him as Robin.
What about what the hell's his name? Chris O'Donnell?
This is this is a problem. You can't put him in anything now. Chris O'Donnell is he just looks like an old guy. He looks like an old guy.
Also, his version of Robin was a whiny bitch.
Like if you put in maybe what my idea of the new Batman would be a rugged, athletic guy. And let's not play with this bullshit. We're not being politically correct and putting other people in here. No, the Batman's gonna be white. Robin's gonna be fucking white. We're not changing this. I'm not picking some black man to put in there. No, pick white guys. We can have black people in here, 100%. But white guys, Robin, we're not doing that. And we're not doing any of that other shit. I'm not putting a woman as Batman, none of that shit.
Well, that's Batgirl.
I don't give a fuck. Batgirl sucks.
Well, okay, so all right, hold on. Say if they didn't do the Superman route, and they did it actually like No Way Home, and you just brought back in regular ass villains. What villains would you pick to bring in?
You got to bring Joker.
Okay, but which one? Because Heath Ledger's gone,
and Jack Nicholson's too old.
So you would bring in Jared Leto?
I didn't mind Jared Leto's Joker.
Or what about Joaquin Phoenix?
No, I don't like because the second Joker killed me. And Joaquin Phoenix Joker, this is the problem with Joaquin Phoenix Joker. I love the storyline of how it became. But from that moment on, in my mind, that Joker was never a threat to Batman. There's no way that skinny-ass Joker would have ended up becoming a threat to Batman.
All right, and then would you bring in Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn or Lady Gaga?
Fuck Lady Gaga. I don't think she can act. Okay, so no, I'm not even bringing in Harley Quinn. Maybe we need to go with a new Batman, a new Joker.
New Joker?
Yeah, because maybe we need to go with a different style Joker. Get somebody to see who they play. I'm down with that because there's too many. And if we don't, then we don't bring them in. We bring Tom Hardy in as Bane.
What about Arnold?
Arnold's too old.
He was Mr. Freeze.
I'm a Stallone fan. If I bring anybody in, I bring Stallone.
Stallone wasn't a Batman villain.
I don't give a fuck. We'll bring a new one for him.
Okay, what about Jim Carrey?
If Jim Carrey wasn't so old, I would love to bring in his Riddler.
But
definitely, I think Riddler, Bane,
Two-Face,
and
from the Nolan series, not Tommy Lee Jones. I forgot his name.
I don't like that. I know you're talking about. I didn't like him. Yes, but no. I like the Two-Face character, but so we have. This would be my idea. This would be my idea. Are we bringing in 3 characters, or because I'm thinking in my head a trio. We got the muscle and Bane. All right. We got the goofy side Riddler. The one, the whatever. I can't think of words off the top of my head
Jim
right
Carrey.
now. Yeah, we got that type of Riddler. So now we need the more serious, strategic-minded bad guy.
So let's see. Who else do we have to pick from? I mean, there's that. What was the kid from the new Batman that was the Riddler? But he was terrible, honestly. I didn't like him. The only one that I could think of would be Liam Neeson.
I mean, real talk. Thinking about it right now, I don't know why I didn't think of this guy. So we could definitely have. What about the Penguin?
Oh, Danny DeVito?
Yeah.
Danny DeVito did a good performance.
Granted, he's old, but I mean, we could put somebody in for most of the fighting scenes.
And Penguin really didn't fight. He was more, he was the thinker.
That, you see my point?
And he used usually his umbrella and like gadgets.
Yeah. So what if we had the Penguin, Riddler, and Bane? And then, of course, we could bring back Mr. Freeze. I just don't want him as the main. There's going to be a couple other villains.
Well, what Liam Neeson,
they got to learn to work together. Nah, we're not bringing Liam. I don't like Ra's al Ghul. I don't like him.
The guy who trained Batman.
Honestly, I'm going to be honest. I did not like the first Chris Nolan Batman.
Batman Begins?
I did not like that Batman at all. I liked the second one. I liked the third one, but I did not like the first one.
The third one had a lot of question marks. Like, why did Commissioner Gordon send every cop into the freaking sewer?
Yeah, all superhero movies have question marks.
Yeah,
all of them do. So yeah, that's if it was me, I would definitely go Superman route. But if this is the case, then yeah, we bring those in and we introduce some other villains because you know they're gonna have them. You introduce Scarecrow. You introduce, you bring in.
Who was Scarecrow in Christopher Nolan series?
You bring in Catwoman. You bring in Mr. Freeze.
Who was Scarecrow in? Jesus.
You could definitely even bring in Poison Ivy. What do you think of Jeremy?
I haven't been paying attention to what you guys have been talking
about.
Dylan
Murphy.
Yeah. Dylan Murphy is the guy that he's actually good. Yeah, he plays in fuck, hold on.
I could care less about Batman, Superman, Marvel. So I just
you tapped out.
He plays Cillian Murphy. He plays in the movie, the show. What the fuck? Peaky Blinders.
I literally didn't hear a word that you guys said.
I didn't think you did. You look like you were tapped.
That sounds okay. Nope. That's kind of how I would do it. I would fuck with Marvel.
I cannot tell a lie.
I think, or that's why I said Superman, because if we're doing the Batman with three of them, and we're doing it this way, it's basically No Way Home.
Well, James Gunn.
So if we throw in the Superman, you have a new type of movie that they're going to get their ass kicked in.
Well, if they did that, I mean, you would bring in two of every hero.
No. First, the Batman think they can do this shit because they cocky, arrogant sons of bitches. So the Batman, somehow they get together. They think they can do this. They shunning everybody else away. Fuck you, Robin. You can come. Fuck you, bitch. I can't use you. We got this shit from Batman versus Superman. Ben Affleck's like, I know how to get this shit. And they don't understand. He's buying all this kryptonite. This motherfucker is totally different. This ain't the same motherfucking Superman. You ain't getting next to him with kryptonite. Like, we got to show how fucking devastating a horrible Superman, a bad Superman would be.
So The Boys. Have you seen that show?
Is that no, I think I've heard of it though. Yeah,
it's,
but The Boys is
Amazon Prime. The heroes try to save the day, but they really don't care about civilian life.
I don't even care about this is no, he's gonna put the whole fucking world on lockdown. Superman's about to run the world. Superman is about to make everybody do what the fuck he wants to, including me, you, and Jeremy.
He's gonna make Jeremy care about superheroes.
What's gonna end up happening is, this is my idea. Superman turns bad. In this scenario, the Batman get together, think they can take him because Ben Affleck had that shit with him. And Henry Cavill is playing fucking Superman, by the way, okay? And they have, because of what happened in the Batman versus Superman. So Ben Affleck thinks he can do this shit.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense why they were fighting, but, you know.
And whatever. Superman fucks him up. fucks all of them up individually, and then it fucks them up together. And then as the credits are ending, Superman is on everybody's television telling y'all motherfuckers, I ruled his shit. And then we go to the next one.
All right. Well, just had to. We were talking about it. I thought we had to just.
I don't like Aquaman. I think Aquaman's a stupid ass fucking character. Am I wrong? Do you like Aquaman?
They've tried to make him cooler.
I don't think. I think Aquaman is a dumb superhero. Like what?
It wasn't Superman versus Shazam. It was supposed to be Superman versus Black Adam, but The Rock basically cost them so much money they had to stop. They had to scrap everything.
No, and not only that, yeah, because he's so fucking bad.
Well, you see, all right. So The Rock caused all that, and now Gal Gadot, Ben Affleck, and Henry Cavill are actually suing DC for all the money they lost because they were stuck doing all that crap.
Yeah, so that, yes, 100%.
And they lost a shit ton of money on that.
But you know what? That's their fault for doing The Rock.
Yeah, the Rock is the reason for that.
This is the issue. I've been telling people for years, The Rock is an asshole. I don't understand how he's portrayed this clean-cut fucking, oh my God, I'm so amazing and I came from trash and now I worked my way up to shut the fuck up.
Well, the thing is, he's nice to the non-celebrities.
His story is so fucking bogus.
Like with Cat Williams saying that Kevin Hart just came out of nowhere. And he says that's just fake.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. So we know a lot of this shit is created. But The Rock particular is fucking full of shit. I was broke. And you were broke because you went to Canada to play fucking football. Shut up. You made dumb decisions.
John Cena is a better actor.
Huh?
John Cena is such a better actor than The Rock.
That's because John Cena will make fun of himself.
Yeah.
And put himself in bad that make him
both
look
of
bad.
them suck at acting.
They
suck.
They do suck.
I'm not going to say that they're good actors. I mean, honestly, the best wrestler actor, I think, is Dave Bautista.
I mean, the best.
That's an interesting topic.
I mean, the best of the worst, probably.
I'm not saying any of them are good, but I am saying I think Dave Bautista, out of all the WWE wrestlers to go to acting, he's the best.
I mean, okay, so wait, what are we quantifying as the best? Are we quantifying he's the best because he got lucky to be in one of the biggest franchise where he plays an oversized wrestler?
What, Guardians?
Yeah, like he literally plays him fucking self from WWE.
He did. No, he had that serious movie. He's had a few serious movies too that he's done.
Yeah, so I really like. I mean, how are we quantifying that? Because I mean, there's been multiple. Like, I'll tell you, Kevin Nash's performance in fucking The Longest Yard is fucking hilarious.
Who was
Kevin Nash in The Longest Yard that was taking fucking steroids and ended up getting tits?
Oh yes.
That was fucking
hilarious.
That was probably one of the best performances I have seen.
Anthony, I'm gonna have to disagree. I think John Cena movies are better than the Rock movies.
No, I don't. So, what Rock movies are we talking about? The ones now?
The ones now are terrible.
But we're not talking about when Rock was coming up.
When
Rock, his movies were nowhere near as cringy as they are now.
What was that? What was that movie where he played that stupid scorpion?
The Scorpion King, but that was because of bad CGI.
What about what else was it? I can't think of the name. The
Game Plan, the Tooth Fairy, which all big guys go after. Race to Witch Mountain.
I actually liked those three. Those were good.
It wasn't until he got into Fast and the Furious that he became an asshole.
No, I'm trying to think of that other movie he did. Was it Doom?
Yeah, but that movie was so horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you go at it, remember he was in Get Short. Or Short, whatever, the damn movie. Where the fuck is it? Hold on. Hercules was horrible. Pain and Gain is good.
Pain and Gain, yeah. I'll give you Pain and Gain.
With him and Mark Wahlberg. Get Smart with fucking Steve Carell in them. He was funny in that movie. He was funny in the beginning of The Other Guys. The Gridiron Gang is not a bad movie.
Okay, and the other guys, he wasn't the focus. And
no,
that's
but
not
he was just funny in the beginning. He was just funny in the beginning.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
the
not
same for the
movie.
bushes. Where the fuck are the bushes at? Red One, he wasn't bad. Yeah, Red One, he wasn't bad. Walking to Be Cool. Be Cool. He was really good in the Be Cool movie with.
Never heard of that one.
So that movie, buddy, that has John Travolta, Vince Vaughn, Uma Thurman, Dwayne Johnson, Cedric the Entertainer, Andre 3000. It was nominated for multiple awards. They came up with a secondary movie based off that. It's an American comedy film in 2005. Watch that. That is a great movie.
Well, you're saying Fast and Furious is when it went down for him, right?
Huh? Yeah,
Fast
so basically once he got in Fast and Furious, that's when it went downhill. That's completely when his movie career went downhill.
And that's a problem.
Yeah, but that's because so if you look at Be Cool's good. He was good in the first Mummy. The Scorpion King sucked. The Rundown was not a bad movie with him and Scott whatever from American Pie. Wasn't great, but wasn't bad. Walking Tall was kind of the dumb, I'm a big guy movie, but wasn't bad. Still entertaining. Be Cool was an amazing movie. Gridiron Gang I thought wasn't bad. The Game Plan was a cute movie. Race to Witch Mountain wasn't bad. And then you start to see Faster, Fast 5. Journey to the Center of the Earth wasn't bad, but I like the first one better with Brandon Fraser.
Yes.
Okay.
Freaking Jumanji.
Yes, Snitch, didn't see. Then he became G.I. Joe, which was one of the worst things they could have done because they killed Duke to introduce him. Then you start having Pain and Gain was amazing. And him playing a coked out head was fabulous. So yeah, and then from like 2013 on, he sucked.
Red One.
Then you have Fast and the Furious, Hercules, Fast 7, Central Intelligence, or San Andreas. Central Intelligence was kind of funny though. But it was only funny because of a couple scenes. Yeah. Moana, which everybody loves. Fast Furious again. Jumanji. Okay,
Moana, you really count that as a him movie though?
No, I hated Moana. I hate Moana. But he's literally the second character in the movie.
That's fair.
So he's the support. He's a main character. So then you have Rampage, which is like San Andreas. Then you have Fast and Furious, Jumanji again, Free Guy, Red Notice wasn't bad, Black Adam, Fast 10. I didn't see Red 1 because it's a fucking Christmas movie with The Rock. That's like
terrible.
And then you have the Smashing Machine where he plays somebody and looks stupid. So from 2013 below, hit or miss. 2013 on, not so good.
Red One was terrible.
I didn't see Red One. Red Notice wasn't bad.
The Christmas movie?
No, terrible. Red One is the Christmas movie.
I hated
Red Notice is with Ryan Reynolds and Gal Gadot.
Yeah, I've seen clips of that. I've never seen the full movie. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I think I unplugged my camera by accident.
I see that. Fantastic Four was great. I have not seen it. Maybe we would go see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen Fantastic Four yet. I'd like.
Damn. He went from. I unplugged my camera.
I guess he wanted to see it real quick.
Exactly. I had to go see it. Bye. How about the Hobbs show? I didn't even see that. I did not even watch that one. I'll be honest with you. I have not watched. I have not watched anything. He said, "I gotta go see that.
I gotta go see it.
I gotta go see that movie. See it.
We thought you were heading to the movie theater.
I have not watched one Fast and Furious movie. The last one I think I watched, Paul Walker was still in it.
Oh my god!
I think it was the one where he theater. I'll take it. Yeah. So Fast and the Furious 6, I think is the last Fast and the Furious I've seen. So yeah, okay. Let's get into some sports. Speaking of that,
we were talking about WWE.
That's fine. We're gonna go. Roman Reigns is back. I spelled his name wrong, didn't I?
Roman Reigns is back.
Yeah.
What does that mean for me? I don't know.
Okay, so Roman.
He's back until SummerSlam. Then he's off to make another movie.
Listen. So Roman is the OTC. He is the head of the table. He is the big dog. Now, when he came back,
there's nobody to sit at his table.
Jay,
that's it.
4 letters, 1 word.
Jay still a single competitor.
4 letters. What for Jay?
4 letters, 1 word. Yeet.
Oh, yeet. I was like, Jay.
Okay. So Roman came back, had a confrontation with Paul Heyman. Was not very good. Braun Breaker needs to shut the fuck up. It's weird because when Roman came back, he's still the big dog. But the way he was talking to Braun and the way he was giving him so much respect. Because he's like, well, calm down, big boy. Calm down now. When you run this and you lead this organization. I was like, okay. But he's back. He's back to whoop some ass. And it's looking more and more like what Jeremy predicted last week is 100% true. That Seth Rollins is going to come back and screw CM Punk.
I don't care.
They're gonna have sex on
there
stage?
Is nothing
What?
anybody in this world can tell me to convince me that Seth Rollins' injury is 100% real.
By the way, Kel Rock, they've done that before.
They've had sex.
Becky can post all the videos she wants of him walking around wherever on crutches.
Wait, they've had sex in the ring?
Yeah.
That's
There was Edge and Lita's celebration. Just Google Edge and Lita's celebration. Go ahead, continue, Jeremy.
I'm good. I'm gonna pass on that.
They didn't really have sex, but they portrayed it like they were.
Oh,
Can,
I thought like they were whipping out penises and vaginas and just banging each other.
They can post whatever videos they want of Seth walking around on crutches all they want. There's not anything that's going to convince me that he's 100% injured and not going to cash in.
I agree. I 100% agree. Roman, Fatu, Jay, and Jimmy. New bloodline.
And the promo they did when Roman confronted Paul just confirmed my suspicions.
Yep.
When he made the statement that Seth Rollins is going to be out for a very long time, so there's a
very long time. That's funny. As soon as I watched that,
they're trying to sell it too hard.
As soon as I watched that, I immediately thought of what you said. I'm watching it going, yeah, he's right. Because I have not seen any injury reports to saying it's still up in the air. There's multiple different things. And the fact that he was trying to invite him to be head of it makes no sense. By now, we would have seen a surgery picture if he was going to be out that long or something.
What if he just pooped himself like Paul Pierce?
That's still the funniest thing in the world. Or like Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
So he's back. It's going to be fun. I agree with Jeremy. By the way, I love Naomi right now. This is the best she's ever done.
It's her last run. It's got to be
the best work she's ever done. I also love Rhea Ripley.
I love Rhea, but I need a break. We need her to go on a vacation for a couple months.
Yeah, she does. She probably after SummerSlam, she should leave for a little bit.
Because, she looked like she's gotten smaller.
Yeah, she should leave. She should leave for a little bit and come back right at Royal Rumble. Give her about 6 months off. 5 months off.
Something.
Yeah, I'm thinking an odd 7.
Her character is just outplayed right now.
It's getting stale. It's the same character. We haven't had a break from her.
It's the same storyline over and over again with everybody that wins the title.
And we haven't had the break from it.
You know what's coming the day or a couple days after somebody new wins the title. Rhea Ripley's coming out on the next show to challenge for the title.
And I think when she comes back, they should have her go after the IC title.
They're not going to. We've seen the last 5 times. Every time the women's championship title changes hands, the next show, Rhea comes out and challenges for the fucking title.
No, I agree.
Same story. Like it's overplayed. It's time to move on.
But if they give her a break, and then when she comes back, she loses the Royal Rumble, and then she goes after the IC title, or she loses the Elimination Chamber, then goes after the IC title. Because then she has no opponent for WrestleMania. So that's my thought frame on that. I'm loving Naomi, though. I love her storyline. Becky and Lyra Valkyrie.
Lyra's winning.
Just can't stand this whole entire thing. Cannot stand it. I like the New Day's new storyline. What about New Day and Grace?
Becky's time has passed. She can't do what she wants done.
You know what else I think is wrong with Becky? I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm gonna be honest. The reason why,
She looked like she'd done too much coke.
Okay, I was gonna be nicer, but yes. I was watching her thing, and I was like, immediately pulled up.
Them drugs hit like a motherfucker.
I immediately pulled up a picture, and I was like, "Bitch, you used to be kind of thick.
Them drugs ain't kind.
Now you skinny as shit. Like your face looks sucked in. Like you look so little.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
It's a hell of a drug.
Hell of a drug.
She can't do what she wants. She can't do what she used to be able to do. She's not able to. She's not able to put talent over. The WWE universe just doesn't like her like they once did.
And I think the problem that we have is that fuck the New Day. It's all about. I like the Street Profit too, but I love the New Day. Fuck that. Don't disrespect the New Day, okay? Because it's a new day. Okay, so I think the issue with Becky is she really was never that great. She had the run in next, which was with the 4 horsewomen, Sasha, Charlotte, Bayley, and herself. So they had the run in next. And let's be honest, up until the broken nose, she was literally floundering. Like she couldn't get past Charlotte. They had her turn on Charlotte. But up until the broken nose, the crowd loved her. And then the broken nose happened. The man showed up. And from that moment on, she was front and center at the top of the heap. And this is coming from a Becky Lynch fan. But now that she doesn't have that, she's getting older, had the baby. She doesn't have the skills to put somebody over. Like a Charlotte or a Sasha. And then Bayley doesn't have the mic work to do it. Exactly. So I think the WWE is I've said this multiple times. I think they're in a horrible position right now in the women's division. Because your older people are older, they're getting older, and none of them have the real ability to put somebody on. None of them are great on the mic anymore. Charlotte has never been good on the mic. You see what I'm saying? They've had their moments. So you don't have anybody good on the mic, realistically. You have your new talent that's coming up, which is why Rhea Ripley keeps getting thrown in the fucking match all the time. Jade Cargill looks like an American Gladiator. So you have, and then your young people don't have the chops. They may have the wrestling talent, but they don't have the chops to get over. And you keep pushing them down their throat. Like nobody says anything or makes any noise when Lyra talks. When Valkyrie talks, nobody does. Yes, they love Stephanie Von Cara, but look how they're positioning her. So yeah, I think the women's division is in a bad way. They killing the Wyatt Six story. Did you expect anything different?
In a bad way.
But did you expect anything different?
Look, when they first started, it was great.
Yeah.
But then whatever happened, I don't know what happened where they disappeared for a while. And then since they came back, the storyline's been trash.
The WWE does not know what to do with teams like this. They've had multiple times or factions like this where they have the only one that was even halfway decent that I would say is a darker faction. And that's what I mean when you have like darker factions or was with the Undertaker and his ministry. But outside of that, they killed fucking, what was the one that came up with Eric Young? And they came up from Eric Young and what the fuck? I can't even think of her other name now.
I don't remember the name of it. I don't know, but Eric Young looks like a weirdo in TNA.
Sanity. When they had Eric Young and Sanity, and they had Alexander Wolf as the tag team, and they had what's her face, the woman, Nikki Cross, Alexander Wolf, and Killian Dane. So they were killing it in Next, and then they came up and they had no clue. Look what happened to the original Bray Wyatt family, the Wyatt family. Look how they did. They just don't know what the fuck to do. They don't know how to run it. And the only reason why the Wyatt family, in my opinion, has ever worked was because of Bray. So when they bring it back, I was like, this is a great tribute to him. But at the same time, you knew they were going to fuck it up.
Yeah, Bray was the creative mind behind it.
That's what I'm saying. Look how they did Sister Abigail. Or when they bring out Uncle Ooh, this is the way they were doing it. And even the Family Funhouse. Amazing, but it was because of Bray. Like they gave him shit ideas. Or gave him shit to work with that he turned into fucking amazing stuff. And maybe the Funhouse was his idea. But I don't think, but just, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Look what they're doing with Jade Cargill. They're basically trying to make another version of fucking Rhea Ripley.
I don't know. Jade is boring now.
Yeah, I'm not, and I love the Street Profits. Don't get me wrong. I like the Street Profits more back in the day when they were coming from Next and they wanted the smoke. But don't just, the New Day is the New Day, buddy. I love the New Day. They are the New Day. I like their attitude now. I like their little. The reason why I like the New Day is because no matter whether they're heel,
because they're retarded,
or face,
it
works.
You like them because they're slow.
Okay, so what? It works. It works. Like, and you got to think about it. There's so many moments that like they did. Remember, they got a fucking box of cereal made. Like a fucking box of cereal they got made. So
remember, they did Big E dirty.
They did. They did do, but Big E's never gonna wrestle again.
They still did him dirty.
Did it for their heel turn. They 100% did do him dirty.
And now they're just crybabies.
They cut the dead weight.
And now they're crybabies.
No.
They didn't want anybody to have automatic rematches, but now they want automatic rematches.
Why should they have automatic rematches? By the way, can we talk about, wait, hold on. Did you guys, am I the only one that saw the triple threat tag team match for the number one contender on Raw Monday night? Did you see that one, Jeremy?
I don't watch wrestling.
I know you don't. Where it was the New Day, you should. It's on Netflix Monday. You could literally watch it right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So Monday night on Netflix, they do it live, and then the next day you could watch it and everything.
Oh yeah, I watched it. Where is that the one, the LWO one?
Yeah, and then SmackDown is on Hulu on Fridays.
I watched some of it. I didn't watch all of it.
Okay. Can I just say the way they portrayed the LWO is about to win the tag team titles.
Yeah.
The way they portrayed Joaquin Wilde in that damn match was one of the best. That is the closest I've ever seen to a superhero being portrayed. This dude dodged everything. No matter what they had him in, he showed up in the ring and they would put him in a move and somehow he'd find his way out of it. And then he was whooping everybody's ass. Everybody's. And he was doing it so effortlessly with like some of the most athletic ability. Like they had the Creed brothers outside, the other LWO jumped off the top rope, bomb. The New Day came in, they tried to do their move. He fucking flipped out of that shit pin, caught him in the air. He literally did a double pin. He had one of them with like a schoolboy, and he put him in a schoolboy, rolled over, grabbed his feet together, grabbed Kofi's feet, and then rolled over and tried to pin both the New Day at the same time. Jade sucks, buddy.
I'm telling you, Naomi's last match is gonna be champion versus champion. It's gonna be against Jade Cargill.
You trying to think they're gonna undisputed it?
No, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be. It's not gonna be undisputed. I don't.
So
think
are we doing this?
I don't think they're gonna do the same thing with the women's division that they did with the men's division, because they did that and then they separated the belts again.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Roman held the belts for a while too.
Yeah, I don't. They're not going to do that with the women's division, because then they'll lose viewership.
So maybe like Survivor Series.
They already have a hard time getting viewership for the women.
Yeah, because the women suck right now.
But I think to have champion versus champion, Naomi versus Jade as Naomi's last match is the match that's the match that you want.
Yeah,
it's either going to be Jade or Belair.
No, I don't want the match versus Jade. I don't like Jade.
It's either going to be Jade or Belair.
I do not like Jade as a wrestler. I don't like her character. I don't like anything about Jade.
It's gonna be Jade or Belair.
You know what else I think fucked up?
Naomi's last match.
You know what else? They released some of the wrong women. Because like Toni Storm's killing it in AEW.
I mean, she's killing it, but she's killing it with lesser talent.
I know. But even then, if she was still with WWE and they could have found a way to use her better, she'd still be good.
But it's easy to say she's killing it when she's killing it with lesser talent.
Dude, do you see what's in the fucking WWE division? The women's division?
But have you seen the talent from AEW come to WWE and you see the way they perform?
Yeah. I'm just saying they should have never released Toni Storm.
But then you're saying she's killing it. But have you seen the talent go from that company to this company?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them.
So then when you say she's killing it, you're saying she's killing it against lesser talent.
Well, Cody Rhodes.
She wasn't wrestling Cody Rhodes.
But Cody Rhodes went from AEW to WWE and killed it as well.
He also went from WWE to fucking AEW.
And killed it. Some people just kill it wherever they go. And Toni Storm at one point in time was killing it. They just did. Vince McMahon did not know how to use her on the real roster. That's the issue. In fucking NXT and North American or UK NXT, she was fucking destroying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And all I'm saying is she's killing it against lesser talent.
Yeah, I understand that.
Example, or exhibit A. Let me get in the courtroom here. Hold on.
Now presiding, lawyer Jamie.
Exhibit A, Jade Cargill.
She wasn't killing it in the AEW.
Exhibit, my point exactly.
And she's not killing it in the WWE.
Exhibit B.
She's not good. But Toni Storm is.
Exhibit C.
Are you going to call up Exhibit now?
Exhibit D, Mariah May, who is now, what's her name?
Who?
And fucking, she's now in NXT.
Okay.
And didn't have her first singles match in WWE until 49 days after being signed to WWE.
What about outliers? I didn't say Ember Moon. I didn't go through a list of women that are in AEW. I went through one of the top women in AEW outside of Sasha Banks.
I'm going off of what you went for.
Fine. They shouldn't release Sasha Banks.
The woman that AEW gave every fucking belt to, who now wrestles in AEW, who looked like she should be back in fucking NXT.
It's with lesser talent, though.
Who looks like she should be back in fucking NXT.
So again,
she should be back in a fucking developmental fucking
back to program. Toni Storm, who is fucking killing it and looks amazing in AEW.
Against lesser talent.
But Sasha Banks looks like shit against lesser talent. And Toni Storm is making the lesser talent look better when they wrestle her. Am I not? Am I right?
Lesser talent.
Okay. So
that's what I got out of this. Lesser talent. It's like if Daniel Jones would go play in the UFL.
MLB trades. Sam, what is going on?
So trade deadline is next week. What is it?
When is Marcell Ozuna going to get fucking traded?
Yep, he's one of the big names on the market right now. Marcell Ozuna from the Braves.
Like, can we just get him out of Atlanta, please?
Well, the problem is they're probably asking for more than people want to give up for him. He's
Like,
not having a great
I'll
season.
take the fucking Twinkie.
I hear the Twinkie is the number 20th prospect in the MLB right now.
Like, I will literally take a fucking Twinkie and one red penny.
But so yes, Marcell Ozuna is a big target. He's got a big bat. Is Judge getting Tommy John? I didn't even see that. Yeah, Judge says here he needs Tommy John surgery. So he is most likely out for the year, which means the Yankees are more or less done.
Wait, Aaron Judge needs Tommy John?
He doesn't need it yet. It's not confirmed. He's having Judge is dealing with an elbow issue and having throwing troubles in the outfield. So it could be Tommy John. They're going to need an X-ray most likely to determine what he needs. But he is not out for the season, or he's just out for a little bit. But if it is Tommy John, the Yankees are done because all they have left is Max Fried.
Well,
although they did just trade for third baseman Ryan McMahon from the Rockies.
Well, all I'm saying is, who's the person that just joined the Mets from the Yankees this offseason?
Juan Soto.
He fucking good thing he got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, and then so right now the Yankees, Mets, and the Mariners are the teams that have made the trade so far. The Diamondbacks are probably going to be selling right now since they got rid of their first baseman. Third baseman, what the fuck's his name? Wenio Suarez?
Yeah.
He's on the trade block right now. He plays third. He's leading the MLB in runs batted in. So honestly, any team contending, that's going to be a huge one for them.
Yeah.
And I could see many different teams looking for a third baseman. On the White Sox, they're looking to move their center fielder, Luis Roberts Jr. They're looking for honestly anything at this point. I don't even think it has to be a top prospect. It could just be honestly some guy you don't even care about. Although if I'm any team, I'd be looking at the Guardians because Stephen Kwan and Emmanuel Clase, the top one of the top closers in the league and one of the top center fielders, you could get them in a trade package, and that can make any real contender anything. And honestly, the Blue Jays might be looking towards that, but I heard rumors that they might be going for Marcell Ozuna.
Please!
I did hear that the Blue Jays might go for Marcell Ozuna.
He said please. Yeah,
I will pay you to take him.
Well, his ass should have carried them last season in the fucking World Series.
Well, he also missed that pop fly
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Judge was trying to carry the team. Tried to carry the team.
Yeah. The Dodgers are looking to freaking get another pitcher because all their pitching is going downhill.
The Dodgers just going to Dodger it.
Yeah. Who are they looking at? They were looking at someone. Dylan Cease. He's like a young pitching. He's a young pitcher who could bring in plenty for them.
So is my man Paul Skeen getting traded?
Honestly, if the Pirates are offered a really good package, yes, he will be probably moved.
And what is
going to have to be big, but
what are we talking about? What does a big package look like in baseball for him?
Top 10 prospects, basically.
And
so so is that like a top 10 draft pick?
It's gonna be top 10 prospects, picks, and cash.
You can't trade picks from the MLB.
Wait, you can't?
No, you cannot. Draft picks cannot be traded.
Okay, so question it. What do you mean by top 10 prospects? Are they like people that are in AAA that are ready to come up, or are they people that were drafted?
AA or AAA. You don't even have to be in AAA to be a top 10.
Okay, are they people that were drafted in the top 10 of the draft, or
They could be, yes. So, like, let's see, who's a selling team? If the Phillies want to go after Paul Skeens, they have 2 of the top 20 prospects. You would probably want to throw them in and like another key piece in your farm system that they could be using, like a pitching prospect. But so Andrew Painter, he's in AAA, and Aiden Miller is in AA. Those are the top 2 prospects basically for the Phillies. You package them together because that's a shortstop and a right-handed pitcher, and maybe like another prospect, and you're probably that could be sitting pretty for a little bit.
got you?
They're not going to do it. They were going to want more.
Technically, you can't trade draft picks.
You can trade draft picks.
But technically, you can't trade draft picks, but technically you can trade draft picks.
Technically, MLB has
you can if you're a small market team and you have competitive balance picks, you can trade those.
Yeah, I do remember hearing that.
Technically, MLB has a trade deadline, which even after the trade deadline, you can make trades.
That's usually for cash consideration.
Yeah.
But it's not really a trade. So you put a player on waivers, and any team could be like, all right, we'll pay your contract, and bam, take them.
Yeah.
Oh, so they release them then?
Pretty much. That's what the trade is. It's getting a release.
Got it. Okay.
When it comes to the Padres and the Dodgers, I mean, they don't, but you still have players who've played for both teams, but they're definitely not doing a trade. They're not going to do a trade.
So I actually looked this up real quick. It says they have a relatively limited history of significant trades, especially compared to other divisional rivalries. Some notable trades include Padres acquiring Matt Kemp and the Dodgers acquiring Matt Beatty. But outside of that, the rivalry has intensified in recent years with teams battling for division spots. So basically, they don't do much business.
But you know who might be doing business with them? The Nationals. Because also on the block, Mackenzie Gore. And if the Nationals can get another huge prospect haul like they did when they traded Juan Soto to the Padres, they'd absolutely give up Mackenzie Gore.
I mean,
yeah. Okay.
The Nationals would have to go for prospects because
Nationals are only prospects. There's nothing else going on for them.
The Nationals are in last place.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're not making any splash deals.
No, it's honestly like the Marlins are trying to trade Sandy Alcantara right now, but he's lost so much value.
Fuck, I mean, you haven't heard about him all season.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Eric, just to tell you, Nick Kurtz hit 4 home runs yesterday in Houston.
Oh, that's what he's talking about?
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
4. That doesn't happen very often.
What is that, the 5th time this season now?
It's the what?
I think that's the 5th time this season.
Yeah, but like that's supposed to be like an accomplishment for a player, right? He had 4 home runs.
That's what he is. Especially, I believe he's a rookie.
Yeah. I only know that. You know how I know?
Eric, you know we can see you, right?
See me what? Clean my nails?
Yep.
I'm fine with that.
So, speaking of Eric's Royals, though, they're looking to trade Seth Lugo, I think. Because I think they're done for the season. They're going to try to trade off some pieces to get some prospects to build around Bobby Witt.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
We're not very
I don't know that Eric's even watched the Royals.
I have not watched him, but I've been paying attention to him.
I wouldn't blame him. Unfortunately, they're kind of off. Like Salvador Perez has lost all his power, and the only real selling points right now is Jack Caglione, who's the rookie, and Bobby Witt.
Wait, we have what's the other pitcher? Burbick or
Chris Bubik?
Yeah, him.
He's pretty good. I mean, I think he's on the market too, though.
I know people are asking or contacting the Royals about him.
Yeah, Bubik and Lugo are definitely on the block right now.
Yeah, but this is what we do. We suck. We give ourselves some hope, and then we suck. This is how it happens. In a couple years, we're going to be good for like 2 or 3 years. We'll make a run to the World Series. I'm not saying we'll win it, but we'll be good for a couple years, and then we'll go back to sucking again. We're like the poverty franchises, except for we actually have good years
and a World Series.
We have 2.
Yeah, so
2 in my lifetime.
Let's see. Who else is on the block that I've been hearing get thrown around a lot? Dylan Cease was on there. Wendy Osiris. We talked about Clase and Quan. Oh, Byron Buxton. He's been getting tossed around in trade too. Freaking, he'd be a huge piece for any team trying to get like any sort of speed out there. He's fast.
He play for right
now? He plays for Minnesota.
Okay.
And the reason why they're selling is because the big name they signed from Houston has been hurt basically every year that, he's been on that team.
Who was that?
Carlos Correa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I heard reports too. Boston, the Red Sox are no longer selling, and they might actually go after Mike Trout.
Really?
Yeah, they're looking to potentially go get him. Because there's nothing. What is there to really look forward for with the Angels now? Shohei left.
Black people do what? Wait, stop. Hold on. Calm down. Anthony, what are we talking about? Black people do what? Clip their nails like this? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Salute to that 2015 chip, bro. Thank you, boss. Thank you.
I don't. I'm not saluting to that.
Why? I know you're not.
Why?
I remember that.
Yeah, Salvador Perez is definitely first ballot Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he is.
Mike Trout might go to Boston, but there's other big news in Boston though. The people who work there, they're on strike.
That work in Boston?
Yeah, they're on strike right now.
Oh, right. Mets lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. That's why I was like, wait. Oh, I was like, no, we lost to the Giants. Never mind.
Yeah, you lost to the Giants.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'm going to look this up right now.
Look up what?
People on the trade block right now.
I looked up all the trade rumors. You mentioned basically everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right?
You mentioned everybody. Everybody that was on the
Duran is not on the block anymore.
Yeah, the last 2 articles. And that's why I just threw out Paul Skeen. Even though I didn't see him, I knew there was a point in time where everybody was talking about him being
closer for the Cubs, Ryan Hesley. He's also someone that's been getting talked about.
What's his ERA?
What is his ERA? He's the closer for the Cubs. But if I'm the Cubs, like, this is the year to not sell anyone. This would be the year to get people in. Because with Pete Crow Armstrong developing and Kyle Tucker hitting bombs, like, I wouldn't get rid of him.
Because that's the only draw that they have.
Yeah, that's the only thing. He's got a 3.52 ERA with 26 strikeouts.
I'm not saying it's true. I'm not trading for him.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not trading for him.
If I'm Chicago, I wouldn't get rid of the closer.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, the problem with the Angels are they don't when you're in LA or you're in California, there's so many other teams, including the Dodgers. There's so much other stuff to do. They got to have some attraction. And losing
with Shohei leaving you literally for the other Dodgers team, like you're screwed. Oh my Lord.
So yeah, that's okay. So let's go ahead and get into some WNBA. So at the All-Star game, all the WNBA players wore a shirt that said, "Pay us what you owe us." And then they had the fans in the crowd start chanting, "Pay them what you owe them."
Who's got Angel Reese's nothing?
What are y'all thoughts on that?
I mean, it would be nice to see them make more money, but as a whole, the WNBA doesn't make enough money to pay them.
So here's the thing.
Thank you.
should get a higher percentage of the revenue, just like the NBA. So I think currently they get what, 9.3% of revenue.
Something like that.
That's what their salaries are based off of. So which means the owners get 91% or 90% of all revenue. Where the NBA gets, what is it, like almost 50% of revenue?
49%. NBA players receive between 49 and 51% of all. This includes television rights, ticket sales, merchandise.
Right. So we all know that the WNBA just signed a $2 billion TV rights deal.
With Ion.
So the fact that they can't go back, and even if they doubled the percentage of the revenue, that doubles the salaries. You could possibly either 1.5 the salaries or double the salaries. If you 1.5 the salaries, then you could maybe expand the team benches. You could add another player to the benches, or you could use that money. But I'm just saying, like, you could do other things, even if the minimum thing you did was just double the percentage of revenue that you give to the player salaries, and you're still under 20% of percentage of revenue.
Yeah, no, you're right. So 100%, because when they're saying the 9.3%, that means 9.3% of the allocated revenue is associated for players. So that's their salaries and stuff like that. So if they do double it and say they go to 19%, just off the top, round it up to the nearest percent, 19%, that literally can double player salaries. Your rookies coming in would have a lot less money. Your Asia Wilsons and all of them would get paid a lot more with your rookie contracts. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you. Salute. You have a great weekend too, Michael, with your rookie contract, with your rookie contract scale and everything like that. So it's 100% right. And then not even just on the other stuff that they could do, it's adding another player. No, they could keep everything the same, put some money aside for traveling, and then just double all the player salaries. So instead of Asia Wilson getting, what did she get, 400,000?
But it's like their salaries for a year is like $80,000.
Depends on the person you are.
Right, but I mean,
so Asia Wilson's salary is $400,000 a year, or it's 200. Yeah, it's 200.
Like, I mean, granted, they get sponsorship deals and all those other.
But just from the thing, she gets way money outside of that. But just from the WNBA, that would immediately make her getting $500,000. And then your other players would get paid better. So again, they wouldn't have to go overseas to play.
Right. So
that's 100% smart.
Like all they have to do is like just do the minimum. Now
the question is, okay, so let's look at this. So estimated for the WNBA's revenue is 2024 varies, right? So the total estimated revenue, the WNBA generated $200 million in revenue in 2024. According to some reports, other sources place it between about 710. The 12 teams in the 2024 season generated a record of $76 million in sponsorship revenue. Media rights with the new deal from ESPN worth $200 million a season for 11 years. So basically, if they generated $200 million this year, then they get another $200 million for Disney. Then they get another $76 million for the sponsorship. So we'll just say $600 million because they maybe had a little more. We had another $125 million. What is their cost to operate?
Well, they're paying for the planes now, aren't they?
So that becomes, how much is that cost?
But that's not how revenue is figured out. Revenue is revenue. But you're thinking about profit.
No, so exactly, gross revenue. So this could be their
Right.
growth revenue
So-
before any expenses have started, and
Right.
there's no net revenue.
I don't care what their overhead is. That's not. I don't care what their overhead is when it comes to revenue.
Okay. So you want
So that's not counted for when you're thinking about the revenue deals. When you're talking about percentage of the revenue.
No, I get what you're saying. I was just wanting to know what their actual expenses were. How much I was trying to see how much they profited. What their actual expenses were throughout the year.
What, for the teams?
Yeah, just how much does it cost for the WNBA to operate?
Well, what, you got to pay the bills for the stadium?
But I could care less because 99% of the owners of the WNBA teams have millions and billions of dollars.
Okay,
so
no, I get you.
I could care less what those rich people have to come out of pocket on.
Oh, 100%. I'm not saying that. I'm just because it's giving a full context. Because there's going to be people that come up and say, yeah, but look how much it costs. They make no money. They make no profit. So how can they give the women more money if they're making no profit?
But it's the same deal that the NBA gets. So then why doesn't the NBA go off of profit then? Why does the NBA go off of revenue instead of profit?
No, I agree with you. I'm playing devil's advocate. I agree.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if somebody comes at me with that argument, then why does the NBA not go off of profit? Why do they go off of revenue? Why can't I structure my deal the same way the NBA structures their deal?
100%. But if we're gonna base it based off of that, okay. So if we're gonna do it that way, the WNBA is 25 years in.
So is their argument because they're not on the same level
as the male as the NBA. They're not the same business. So for instance, just because you have
it's quite literally the same business.
No, they're in the same. Okay, you're right. They're subsidiary.
It's the same business. I was waiting to hear where you were going with this, but I'm like,
so
what I'm
saying is, if we're gonna say the NBA, who has built their business for multiple years, and we're saying that a business that is 25 years into it should have the same revenue split as an NBA, look back at where they were at 30 years ago.
Where was the argument that's saying they should have the same revenue split?
But the revenue split wasn't the same. That's what I'm saying.
Who's saying they should have the same revenue split?
I'm not saying they should. I'm just playing like devil's advocate.
So who's saying they should have the same revenue split?
I know we said we should just double it too.
But who has said they should have the same?
There are multiple people that say it on the internet that they should have the same revenue split. Multiple people that say that. That they also say that the
random people
have literally Lisa Leslie
because they can't critically think and have more than two brain cells. We should take
Lisa
that
Leslie as a Hall of Fame WNBA player said on a podcast with NBA players that NBA players should go into their pocket to pay to give the WNBA players more money. And Draymond Green said, "Fuck you." You can literally pull this up.
Like I said, so I should take something from somebody who can't critically think and doesn't have more than two brain cells.
You're right, but I'm just playing the devil's advocate part. That's all I'm saying is for people that come up and say they should have the same revenues. Me and you have talked about this multiple times.
It sounds like
off camera. We understand where each other sits. I 100% believe
Draymond has one brain cell, but
Lisa
Leslie has less than that.
I 100%. I believe they should double it. But just so we have everything kind of out, when people say, so if we're saying they make between 500 and 600 million in revenue, they're saying operating cost is roughly around 234 million, with only 18.6 million of that accounting for players' compensation.
So I'm not saying that they should receive 49% of revenue.
No, we're saying they should receive.
But they should absolutely receive at least 100% more than 9.3%.
100%. I'm saying 20 to 25%.
What 9.3% of revenue is like a fuck you? Like
yes,
that is 1920s slave trade pay.
Well, there in 1920 there was technically no slave trade.
Well, I don't know what the fucking dates are, so I'm just fucking putting dates out there because it wasn't that fucking long ago.
So what I'm saying on this is right now, the WNBA has a lot of people fooled where they keep saying they make no money. And that's why they can't play players more. They could
technically, if you look at it, technically, the way the deal is structured, technically they do make no money.
Yes. Because the way the deal
they only make 9.3% of total revenue.
Yeah.
Isn't this
not the player?
If total revenue is, let's just say $1 billion, the total players in the WNBA are only making 9.3% of that. They're not even making 10%.
100%
of $1 billion.
But the problem that I see is the way the WNBA is structured. So, like this says, the WNBA has not been profitable since its inception.
I was gonna tell you, isn't this the first year?
Huh?
Isn't this the first year they're actually making a profit?
So as of right now, it should be, yes. So this should be the first year, but how?
But that is the WNBA's fault because they don't know how to market, advertise, brand, and message their
not even that.
product.
They are mismanaging their fucking money. How do you make $226 million as a company paying the players 9.3% of that? $18.6 million goes to labor. Where the fuck is the rest of the money going? They don't travel on fucking charter flights. Where's the money going?
How much does Kathy Eggfuck get paid?
Thank you. Where the fuck? No, the reason why they're not making money and the reason why they're not fucking
profitable. How much does their shit ass marketing team get paid?
How much does this exactly?
How much does the Adam Silver get paid?
Adam Silver, a lot.
Yeah,
but that is agreed on by all 30 owners. He works for the owners. The owners agree on his salary. So how are they doing this in the WNBA? How is your system structured where for 25 years you have lost money? And your most companies' biggest expenses, in my opinion, your rent, your inventory, and your labor.
Well, I mean, most WNBA teams don't have that high of rent. They're playing in high school gyms.
Do you see my point? So I'm just taking this from a business standpoint, not knowing everybody's business. Rent, inventory, labor. You don't have inventory because you make money on all that shit. You're not, what are you buying? People are literally signing contracts with you to make your jerseys.
They're kind of folding on that one.
Your rent,
shit, Fanatics doesn't even sell their crap.
Your rent sucks. And your labor is cheap. So yeah, we have travel, but what the fuck are you doing with all of this? I mean,
they're traveling commercials, so it's not like they're spending a lot of fucking money.
And they were flying commercial for a while. I'm gonna give you a great idea of how much money it costs to travel for about 15 to 20 people a month, flying commercial with hotels and everything on a regular basis. About $27,000 a month. Now they have more people to travel. But I know
the 5-star hotels or the 3?
No, they're not staying in 5-star hotels.
There's no way they are.
That's what I'm. So let's say that it costs $30,000 a month for their team to travel. Where the fuck is all of this money going? And why has nobody looked at it and said, wait, hold on. So immediately when you see pay us what you owe us, there were tons of podcasts for Shannon Sharp. They lose money every day. So if they paid you what they owed you, that would be zero. Bitch, that's not how business works. So for instance, if my company doesn't make money, does that mean my employees don't get paid?
Yes.
No.
According to Shannon Sharp.
As a business owner, I take the risk and the responsibility. So whether I'm making money or not, my employees are still getting paid a wage. I can make that wage higher or lower if I want to. How are we saying they can't make money when they make 200? There's 12 fucking teams.
More on the way.
There's 12, 13. How in the fuck is that not profitable?
It's only 144. It's only 144 athletes.
It's not. You know what Shannon Sharp says is like law, right?
I mean, Shannon Sharp just paid out a $23 million settlement.
To what? That Joy person on Fox?
Yeah.
So this is funny. The average WNBA team revenue is $13.2 million. The figure reported in June article about a WNBA. The same article also reported the Las Vegas Aces were valued at one. So that something here does not make sense. It just does not. It's not adding up, in my opinion. Like I'm not an accountant. I've never went to school for an accountant, but my thought process is, if the average in WNBA revenue is $13.2 million, where the fuck are they getting $240 million from? So that's the team revenue. So what the fuck is the WNBA doing to come up with the rest of that money? And where the fuck is the rest of that money going?
They're selling drugs.
Like, no, or are they fucking underreporting?
Or the prostitution is legal in Nevada.
So yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was. I understand. I think the players can go about it so much better. And again, I think they could go about it so much better. And again, like what Jeremy said, the WNBA sucks at marketing.
Yeah, you want to know how they did their marketing? Women's college basketball.
No, do you know how they? Let's talk about. This is another thing that I think is interesting about the WNBA. A lot of players or a lot of teams or a lot of leagues need that player for people to associate with. And when you get that player, you promote that player, right? You promote the shit out of them. And we all know that they promote them. And in some instances, they protect them. The NBA has done this multiple times.
LeBron.
We know about this, right? So how is it that the one player, and don't get me wrong, we see hate from players when players become great, but they promote the shit out of when they get to a certain aspect. How is it that the WNBA is literally letting Caitlin Clark get her ass beat on every fucking thing? They promote the shit out of her, but then on the court, it's almost like they disrespect her. Like even the WNBA does not like Caitlin Clark. I'm not understanding it. That is the gimmick.
I don't like Caitlin Clark.
I know you don't, but that is but we're fans. We're allowed to have an opinion, and we're allowed to not to like anybody.
I am not a fan of Caitlin Clark.
That's fine. We're fans of the WNBA. That's what I'm saying. So we're allowed to have an opinion. I like Caitlin Clark. We're allowed, and I'm starting to like her more and more and more. And it's just because of what she can do on the court. But how is it that she is not your fucking center place where everywhere she goes sells out? How are you not protecting her? Like, how does it seem like the WNBA wants her to go the fuck away? When the reason why everywhere she goes, they're selling out fucking arenas.
They even have to move arenas, I saw.
Now, wait. And did you hear her response for why she wore the shirt even if she wasn't in the game? Like, the response that she gives are so fucking good. I don't care that they're PR trained. I don't care that this girl has been. This is the person that you're going to put on your back and ride into the next generation. People forget the NBA was having trouble with attendance, money, and everything until Jordan showed up. Pippen, you had Magic, Larry, Jordan. The NBA was on tape delay before those three players. And they promoted the shit out of them. They promoted them so bad that when Dennis Rodman said Larry Bird was black, he'd just be another guy, they had to have a press conference in the middle of the finals to clear it. Because they're like, no, we're going to show you what everybody else is saying about you. But we don't do this with Caitlin Clark.
Because they're bad at this.
That is how bad the WNBA is. And you can't be this bad by accident. At some point in time, somebody would have figured it out.
I don't know. Look at the Angels. They're pretty bad by accident.
Okay, 100%. They are extreme. They have one owner, right? The whole time?
No. Hold on. I'll let you know.
But I was going to start using, at some point in time, the Cleveland Browns have figured it out a couple times. And then they fuck up.
Now, the Angels have had 4 owners, one of them being the Walt Disney Company.
That makes sense.
And now they have Artie Moreno, who's an idiot.
So maybe you can.
But you can be pretty stupid by accident.
At some point in time, somebody would have came through and turned this shit around.
Shit, the Houston Texans did it in less time.
There's multiple. That's what I'm saying. Multiple teams have done it. Multiple franchises have done it throughout the year, and you have that one player which everybody has. Now in the NFL, there was multiples of them. But if you're going to go back from the early 2000s, anybody, Tom Brady, you're a perfect example.
Let me take that one further. It's not even just the NFL. Every team had that one player.
Yeah.
Shit, Maurice Jones-Drew was on the Jaguars, but you still saw him. Like
Fred Taylor. Yeah, so no, but then out of nowhere, and the WNBA has it. They have that one player that they need to protect with all costs. And I'm not saying protect at all costs like, and I understand.
Rapper and bubble wrap, call it a day.
No, I'm not saying that, but I understand the point of what a lot of people will say is the WNBA let themselves get more physical this year than the years before because they think that attracts things. You're fucking women.
Can we phrase that, please?
No. Yeah, they're fucking women. Yes. Okay. I got it. You are women. Okay. We don't need to see y'all fucking fighting on the damn floor. We don't need to see y'all squaring up, throwing blows. Okay.
This isn't hockey.
This is not hockey. This is not 1980s basketball. But protect her a little better. Promote her a little better.
You kind of let the female version of Muhammad Ali out there freaking taking swings, it seems.
That's what I'm saying. And this has been happening for a while. And again, she gives you nothing on PR moves to talk about. Why are you not protecting the shit out of this lady?
I was talking about Angel Reese at this point because she's been causing so much problems.
Look, I'm not even going to talk about Angel Reese. Angel Reese can just shut the fuck up.
She has gone so downhill after college.
Because she's jealous.
Well, the only thing, too, like, the comment, if we don't get paid, we just won't play. Well, that's good for you because you had the NIL deals while you were in college. These other women, that wasn't a thing. They're fucked. Shit, one of them went to jail.
Angel, let me tell you something. Go ahead and no play. See how that works out for you.
The sky might be better.
Oh, you think Caitlin Clark's not going to play?
No, she's going to play.
You think she's going to join on your side of pay and she's not going to play? Caitlin Clark's a hooper. See how that works for you, Angel. You don't play, they will just move on from your ass.
Shit, they already kind of did when they drafted Cardozo the same year.
There's nobody bigger than the sport. The problem with Angel Reese, look, this is a problem with Angel Reese, okay? Angel Reese got to the WNBA based off of being amazing, right? Yeah. She was very good in college. She had a very good team, very good in college, though, right? And we see this all the time in the NBA. A player comes from college and is very, very good. And then they don't pan out to what they were. I'll give you a couple examples recently.
Hit me with
RJ Barrett, Cam Reddish. Yep. Okay? No injuries. That's not the reason why. It could be the team or whatever. But they were considered really, really good in college. There's a lot of players that do this, but I just gave them as an example, right?
Well, even in the NFL, because look at Bryce Young. He went from Alabama, who had Devonta Smith, all these big high-profile names, and then you're going to Carolina with old man Adam Thielen and Xavier Legette.
So we see it happen. We also see people that peak in college. We've seen that happen in multiple periods.
Jamarcus Russell,
Tim Tebow.
Johnny Football.
Hold on 1 second.
Go ahead. But
this is Derek, how can I help you?
To piggyback, I guess I'll carry this for a bit while he's taking this phone call. I mean, with Angel Reese, she had college players, and you're also not playing the same level of competition. You have, you could be playing D2, D3 schools, but there's even still lower end D1 schools. Freaking Bowling Green and shit like that. You're not. You took way to take me out while I'm trying to keep the show alive for you. God,
hit the wrong button.
But I was just saying how Angel Reese, she was great in college, but at the same point, she's not playing the same level of competition.
No,
you're playing some teams like fucking Bowling Green, who it could easily be a high school team.
Not even that. You don't have the same coach. You don't have the same talent level around you. You were a very, very, that's why I said the Duke team. You were a very, very good team. Very good team. And you got here and just peaked. She might have peaked in college. Trevor Lawrence. She might have peaked.
I got to say, I'm impressed with John Wall with him because he was Kentucky with John Calipari. And then he went
DeMarcus Cousins.
And I was actually talking about the coach in this point. But he went to Washington and had a very good career with shit team and shit coach.
Wait, who?
John Wall.
John Wall, the basketball player?
Yes. He had a good career.
Yeah, yes. He did. But again.
Why did you seem shocked by that?
So, because for some odd reason, when you were like Calipari and then you were like, he went to Washington and had a good career. I'm like, yeah, but then I just immediately remember the injury after the contract.
Yes.
So, like, he had such a short, that was the first thing that came in my mind. He had such a short stint because he got that contract. And then from there, he went downhill.
Well, also, because Bradley Beal was hurt every other year, too.
Exactly. So, but that's a guy that got better. They got better. Derrick Rose, better.
Until he tore his ACL.
It's a lot of players better. And then you have those players that they just didn't get any better. Adam Morrison.
Anthony Bennett.
JJ Redick. Anthony Bennett should have never been a top 10 player. Stop it.
He should have never been a number one pick.
Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, that was a big one.
But they were all highly recruited players. And they just never got better. And that could be what you are, Angel. But shut the fuck up, bitching.
I think James Wiseman is the best comparison for
him. James Wiseman got fucked.
You think
he got fucked twice. So there's no way he should have got suspended in college. And that's what made him miss that whole year.
Okay.
He played 4 to 5 games, but they tried to say Anthony Hardaway gave him improper benefits because he was his AAU coach. And he lived in with them, even though they made sure they went through all the proper channels to get him cleared. So did not do anything shady. They let him play, then suspended him, then let him play. And he said, I'm not going to do this all fucking year. And basically set out. He played like 4 or 5 games. So he set out the full entire freshman year of college and then decided to join the NBA. So he was not, no matter who the fuck he was playing against, he's not playing against that level whatsoever, right?
Yeah.
And then he goes to a team that needs him to immediately be good.
Yep. He went to Golden State.
Yep. So they drafted him in a perfect scenario. That was a perfect draft pick for him because that's what they needed him. But he did not have the time to grow into the NBA. So he went from playing high school basketball to the NBA with a 5-game stint at Memphis as a 7-footer. Not a guard. A 7. So his body did not have time to adjust to playing more physical in college, playing with the bigger college guard, big men. And then he got to a team that said, hey, we need you to pull 10 rebounds, 13 rebounds a game while you're learning how to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he got traded to Detroit. Who at that point in time, they were just doing whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
Still are, kind of.
Yeah. So again, I'm not saying he's a bad. He needed more time to develop in the NBA. And unfortunately, Golden State did not have that time, or he needed that college season.
Well, I was going to say, they were championship ready, considering that they won the championship next year.
They didn't win it the next year.
Didn't they win after the year they drafted him?
No. I think they won it because they won it 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
What? So let's see. The Thunder just won it. Celtics, Nuggets, Warriors.
Yeah. So 4 years ago.
And Wiseman was drafted in.
Damn. Did they win it the next year? 2020.
Yeah. They won it in 2020. They won it literally the next year.
No, because Wiseman doesn't have a ring.
Yeah, because he wasn't with the team. He was on the gym.
He played with them for a full year. For like a full 2 years.
Yeah, I thought that was after the fact.
So Golden State won in 2022.
Wiseman was a 2020.
Yeah, so he played 2021 in Golden State. And then I think he got traded after 2021 to Detroit. Yeah, Wiseman wasn't on this team. Yeah,
what happened to James Wiseman?
Yeah, he got traded. So they did. They drafted him. He played with them for a year, and then they won it the year after.
Yeah, they traded him.
Yeah, they traded him to Detroit. Yeah, so they won it the year after. Because like Wiseman does not have a ring. Yeah. But no, that's my thing. I think Wiseman, again, they were so ready to win that they won it a year after within that time frame of drafting him. And that he wasn't ready for that after sitting out for college. He was basically coming from high school playing in college. I need to get my glasses fixed. My glasses.
Yeah. Well, back to Angel Reese. She needs to shut up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Angel. Shut up, Angel. Jeremy, you got anything to say about Angel?
No, I haven't watched a lot of WNBA this season.
I haven't watched a lot of it because it's been irritating me.
They also just are on the worst network. I don't like Ion. It's stupid.
I don't care what network they're on. That doesn't even bother me. It's that there's just so much drama, it seems like.
Well, I can't find the game if I want to watch it because it's on the most random ass network.
Well, your team sucks anyway this year, so.
Yeah, I don't care. I've been watching the Mets. That's easy to find.
Yeah, we have this year. The Sun are 3 and they've won 3 games.
I don't give a shit, man. They sold everyone this year for some reason.
I mean, we're not doing much better. We're 12 and 13.
Yeah. Every time we get back to 500, we fall back down.
Exactly. I mean, realistically, you have the Mercury. So the Mercury, the Lynx, and like the Liberty. The Storm aren't bad. But everybody else. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 teams are above 500 out of 7.
And then I was gonna say, didn't Indiana win the Commissioner's Cup this year?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was going on.
The Commissioner Cup, I don't like as much as they used to.
They didn't really advertise it this year.
Nope.
They advertise things? They can do that?
Well, I should say last year we talked about it.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I knew it was coming.
Yeah. No, I saw the Commissioner Cup coming. But they made that change after last year, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they? Where at the beginning of last year's season, they made the change to the Commissioner Cup, and that kind of took it away.
Yeah.
What changes did they make?
Hold on.
They did some bullshit.
Yeah, so they made a change in 2024. The features revamped the format to focus on a 2-week window for Cup games and a 5-game schedule for each team. All Commissioner Cup games will be played between June 1st and June 13th. Will also count towards the team's regular season. The team with each conference with the best record will play for the Commissioner Cup. So they used to have it where it was like the first couple home. It was like 12 games in the Commissioner Cup. So like it was each team's home game or 1 game against the team. And they would do that. Then they would have the title at the end. So it went for a longer period of time. Then they try to turn it into what the NBA did with their fucking stupid ass cup. With the NBA Cup.
I hate that. I hate the freaking in-season tournament.
So once they did that, because you would go and see it, this home game versus the Liberty is a Commissioner Cup game. So it was 1-1 in each of your each of your divisions.
They would use a different ball for the game.
And they would use a different ball. And then they tried to turn it into the NBA. And that's when it became not as good.
That sounds so dumb.
Yeah.
They really need to stop doing that shit.
Now it's just a clown show.
It wasn't before?
Yeah, so before it was your first home and away game against that team. So it would be a home and home against your team in your divisions, because there were 6 teams, would be part of the Commissioner Cup. So if when the Aces played in Vegas against the Liberty, first Commissioner Cup, then when they played in New York, that'd be the second Cup game. So you got 2 games against each team. Now you just got 1 game against each team.
Yeah, that honestly sounds better.
It also made it where, and because the league starts in May, It's in June 1st. So you're literally a couple weeks into the league. This gave you, and they had the Commissioner Cup like in July. So halfway through the season. Yeah, it was way better before.
In-season tournament and Commissioner's Cup are kind of dumb. We always knew Jerry Jones was an idiot.
He's not an
Jerry
idiot.
Jones is special.
He's special needs. An idiot is somebody that, you're a fool. You fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I'm an idiot. But when you do the same shit over and over for 30 years, you have some other issues.
He knows how to win. He won a Super Bowl. He knows what he's doing.
I think every superstar has had an issue with Jerry Jones paying them. Emmitt Smith did.
Is that when he left for Arizona?
No, when he held out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the Arizona one, nobody blames him for. He was old. But Emmitt Smith held out. So we're talking about in the 90s, we're having the same conversations we had in 2025 with the same owner.
Yeah, so he doesn't pay Emmitt Smith, pays Ezekiel Elliott, doesn't pay CeeDee Lamb, pays CeeDee Lamb, doesn't pay Amari Cooper, pays Amari Cooper, trades Amari Cooper for a 5th, and then sees Amari Cooper go for a 3rd.
Yep.
Fun, right? Dallas Cowboys making the same mistakes since 1980.
Okay, so here we go. So, or Emmitt Smith held out in 93, Deion Sanders held out in 95. That's 2 years apart. The same team. But then there's horrible. That's just holdouts. CeeDee Lamb was holding out.
Yeah.
Jack Martin held out. Ezekiel Elliott held out.
Dak.
Yep, Dak. Yeah, they have a history of this. All right. Anything else we want to talk about before we jump off?
The NFL Top 100.
Oh, speaking of that, I wanted to talk about that. God damn it, hold on.
Oh, also the Charlotte Hornets won their first ever thing ever. If anyone saw that, they won Summer League. They got their first ever trophy of existence. What do you think, Jeremy? First ever trophy. Should they put up a banner? Summer League.
Who?
The Charlotte Hornets. Never made a conference finals, never won a division, never won an NBA finals, but they finally won Summer League.
No, they should not put up a banner for fucking Summer League. But
okay, so when they win the in-season
knowing the owner, they probably will.
It's the only thing they've won in their existence.
Yeah, yeah. Knowing the owner, they probably will put up a banner, just because his ego is so big.
I mean, the Lakers put up that in-season tournament banner, which is stupid.
Well, they had to stroke fucking LeBron's ego.
Yeah, because now he could say he's got something that Michael Jordan doesn't. An in-season tournament victory. Oh, my God. So did that make him the GOAT because he has one in-season tournament win and Michael Jordan doesn't? He's got that award that Michael will never get.
But do the Lakers have a Summer League win?
Recently? Probably not. Oh, yeah, they did. They won it back in freaking Lonzo Ball. Lonzo won it.
That was some of the phone calls I get.
Eric, what do you think? Should the Charlotte Hornets raise a banner for their first ever trophy?
Nobody cares about the fucking Summer League.
That's their first trophy in existence.
I bet you their owner does.
I'm gonna fuck. Let them raise the banner for the fucking Summer League. Please, God. Let them raise a banner.
Let me ask you
this. Oh,
this.
my God. Listen. I'm telling you guys, if they raise the banner for Summer League, they're going to be they're going to be my new team that I go after.
No, what would be sadder, though? The in-season tournament banner or the Summer League?
Summer League banner.
Okay.
Because the in-season tournament, at least people are getting paid bonuses for it. They're actually real NBA players that are going to play on the season. The Summer League, 90% of those players on that team are not playing in the NBA.
Do you really not get anything for winning for Summer League?
They get like a little bonus, but not like the in-cup season.
They get a crafted and fancy ring. That's it. They get a ring. Oh, prize money. There's prize money.
Yeah.
It'll be a nice memento when those guys go work at the grocery stores.
So, like, yeah, as of right now, like maybe 4 of these guys are actually going to be on an NBA team.
Brandon Miller, did he play?
No. He's too old to be playing in the G League now, in the Summer League.
In the Summer League?
Yeah. So 90% of these players are not going to play.
The Summer League is a joke.
So to give you an idea, right now on this team, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players that are 1 year in or rookies. None of them are going to make that team. I don't even think maybe 1 or 2 of these rookies are. Who did they draft? No, because they drafted second, so their rookie isn't even in playing. They drafted. Oh yeah, so they is. Con Knuppel will play, and maybe so. Their 4th overall pick, he'll play.
The first ever trophy in Charlotte Hornets history, baby.
Let's see, what is their roster right now?
Did you ask what's their law school? What?
Roster.
LaMelo and a bunch of summer leaguers.
So right now, it's funny. It says the 2025 roster, but it has their 4th pick overall. So they have on their current roster. Let's see, they have 2, 3, 4 players that maybe 5. I think 5 players that were in the W. They were up. Nope.
They were in the WNBA. What?
Yeah, WNBA. There's too many players. So yeah, they might have maybe 3 of those players from the Summer League join their roster. The rest will end up in the G League or get waived. All right. Well, we've been on for an hour and 42 minutes.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the top 100. We could save that for when the list is finished.
Yes. So what I wanted to talk about, I don't want to do a full top 100, but should we like rank certain teams, certain players or certain teams for the NFL coming up? Like top 10 quarterbacks going into the season, top 10 running backs, top 10 receivers, top 10 defenses.
So fantasy rankings.
Top 10 tight ends. Yeah, fantasy rankings.
All right.
But just do it 1 week at a time?
I'm down for that.
Down for that, Jeremy?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Well,
number 1 quarterback in the league.
Hey, I'm gonna do my rankings like Rashad, Rashad. God damn it, what's his name? Why am I drawing a blank? He's on Gil's Arenas. Gil's Arenas podcast. They did the top 10 rankings for the 2000s of NBA basketball, right? He originally had Kobe all the way down. And then he switched it to number 8, number 24. And then he switched it to number 8 first, number 24. He had Kobe on there twice.
Would you not?
So, huh?
Would you not?
No.
Why?
In the 2000s?
From 2000 to 2010, right?
Yeah. So in 2000 to 2010, he has 5 titles, 1 MVP. two finals MVPs, and he also has multiple all NBA players and all everything. Tim Duncan.
Yeah, he'll be on there.
Tim Duncan statistically swept like the whole fucking thing. Tim Duncan has 10 all NBAs, 10 all NBA defenses, 10 all-stars, 5 rings, like 2 or 3 MVPs. So, like, no, I would put Kobe as 1 or 2. But you can't give, if I'm going to divide up his two names, 8 and 24, neither one of them compete with Duncan.
Well, no. If you divide him up, he's not going to be top 5. He would probably be lower tier.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not putting Kobe 8 at 1 and Kobe 24 at 1. No, I give Kobe overall at 1. But if I divide them up, Duncan's number 1. And then you have a lot of other conversations that we're having. Do you see what I'm saying?
LeBron go?
Well, LeBron doesn't have any titles in that area. That's what kind of separates him. Yeah. All his titles were ran after. He has one finals appearance and like 2 MVPs.
And what about statistically, though? Because Dirk Nowitzki.
Again, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when we're looking at it, you have Tim, you have Dirk, you have
Dwayne
Wade, Melo, LeBron. And remember, they only played 6 years in 6 to 7 years. They missed the first few years. You still have Iverson.
Yeah.
You have Shaq. Carlos Boozer is not a top 10 player. Shut the fuck up. Shaq. Okay? Shaq with the 3-peat. Yeah. So you have, and this is just like, where are we putting Steve Nash and Jason Kidd?
Canada.
Where are you throwing Tracy McGrady in at?
Vince Carter.
You see what I'm saying? So there's no way a separate Kobe gets 1 and 2. But I might just do all top 10 quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes, game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, Gardner Minshew's better than him. That's why they signed him.
Fuck Gardner Minshew. Ooh, did you hear the Bengals rookie finally signed? No.
Yes. He is signed.
They took that thing out of his. Do you know why? The NFL called them. The NFL called them and said, look, bitch.
What the fuck are you doing?
Let me tell you right now, we're not going to do this shit. We're done. Take that shit out of the contract and get him to sign. Because I promise to God. I promise to God, if he does not sign and he enters the draft next year.
They didn't take it out.
He signed it anyway?
He signed it. The only thing they did was they added an extra $500,000 to his
18 mil guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Bitch made ass.
Yeah, they just added more money.
They just added more to his guaranteed.
So they gave him more money for the guarantee to offset the fucking stupid stuff that they had in the contract?
Yeah.
It's always about money, ain't
it? Fucking thing.
It's always about money.
The funny thing was, him and his team said it wasn't about money.
That's what I'm saying.
Why'd you sign it if they gave you an extra $500,000?
Yeah,
that's why I assumed they took it out because that was the whole problem.
No, they just added more money.
That's what I said. It's always about money.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say number 1 quarterback, Shedeur Sanders.
Hey, he's not taking first team reps at what I say.
Number 2 could be Joe Flacco.
Justin Fields got an injury scare. He got lucky.
Yeah, he got injured. They're saying it. Didn't they say it was a season ending?
No, it's a broken toe.
Oh, really?
Or jammed toe. Yeah, it's not season ending. It might not even be a broken toe. He literally just missed it. Yeah.
You know who is out for the season though?
Who?
Will Levis.
Nobody gives a fuck about him. Oh, and then last thing we need to talk about, forgot about this. The 3 people that passed away in the last weekend, the main 3. My childhood was kind of ruined. Yeah, when I saw Malcolm Jamal Warner pass away, I was a little upset. I was a little hurt because I remember him as Theo from the Cosbys. I don't like the way he passed away. This is why I don't like fucking with water. Because that current just swept him out. Don't like fucking with water. Ozzy Osbourne passed away. Yeah. Not part of my childhood. I know he's part of people's childhood, but But I didn't know who the fuck he was until he came on with that show, the reality show. I had no clue who Ozzy Osbourne was.
Did you ever listen to any of his music?
I didn't even know. I had no clue who Ozzy Osbourne was until he came out that reality show.
I'm saying, after you saw the reality show, did you look him up?
Yeah, I looked him up a little bit, but I couldn't tell you a song. I can't tell you a song he played. I can't tell you what fucking band he was with.
Black Sabbath.
Didn't even fucking know. I was gonna say Def Leppard.
Nope, Black Sabbath.
And then the Hulkster.
Yep, he went from fighting Nazis to becoming a Nazi.
Hulkamania. Huh?
Yeah.
He was Hogan's Heroes.
Oh.
And then he's a Trump supporter, so he became a Nazi.
Oh, no, I know why he drowned. I 100% know what happened when he drowned. He drowned, but basically what they're saying is they were out swimming off the coast of the island, and the current swept them out. That's what I was saying. That's why I don't fuck with water, because the current swept them out. A surfer saw them struggling, ended up getting the daughter on the surfboard. A rescue guy came and picked them up, dragged them out. The surfer and the daughter survived. They administered CPR for Malcolm Jamal Warner for 45 minutes, but could not get him back alive. So yeah, I reviewed all of that shit. I just don't fuck with water because of that damn current. I'm little. The fuck you think? Look what it did to him. I'm fucking gone.
I was gonna say that's another actor/actress that died from saving their child from the water.
There's a lot of them that happen, but I'm gone. That's why I don't fuck with that shit. I'm gone. Fuck current. My little ass. You ain't never finding me. And I'm not like these other motherfuckers. I'm not spending 127 hours floating around in the fucking water. You ain't finding me, okay? I'm going to look like a fucking... Imagine people flying over looking for me in the fucking ocean to rescue. They're not fucking finding me. They just go, oh, that's a branch. That's a twig.
Anthony, I think that's the reason why he moved to Vegas, to get away from the water.
Is that a number 2 pencil?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't fuck with water. I don't even like that shit.
We got Lake Mead. There's a bunch of people dead in Lake Mead.
100%, but they ain't not dead from drowning.
I mean, technically they drowned.
No, they did, but they not dead from accidental drowning.
If they at the bottom of the lake, they drowned.
They not dead from
That's
accidental
true.
drowning.
That's drowning, all right.
They went sleeping with the fishes.
You know whose career ended? We can talk about this in depth. JoJo Siwa. I think she's done finally.
Who?
God, we can only hope that she is done.
Who's who?
JoJo Siwa.
Who's that?
Some random internet influencer.
Just be glad that you don't know.
Yeah, she came out with a song where she's singing like Marge Simpson.
You're not
I think
missing
it was a cover
anything.
too. It wasn't even her song.
Okay. I have a question.
We have
I don't want to answer.
This bothers me so bad. And
Jeremy doesn't want to answer. I got you though.
yeah, okay. My wife does this too, right? But this bothers me so bad. When the fuck did Halloween become every day?
When did Halloween become every day?
When the fuck did Halloween and cause
White people.
When did little girls dressing up as princess? When did it become normal?
Jeremy, I think, answered that for you.
White people.
I know. But that's all. That's why I
It's just white people shit.
As you heard me say, my wife does this too.
And
But
she is
wait,
what?
Like
Is what?
white people. I just literally looked at her photo and I was like, you're on a stage with rainbow hair. You're wearing, and then there's another stage where you have the other stuff where you have makeup on that you're trying to look like the Kiss. Then I go to other images, and like every image I see her in, besides when she was a little kid.
So wait, is she trying to look like Kiss or the insane clown?
I don't know. She looks like. Listen, she's a little crazy.
A little.
Well, that's why I said the insane clown posse.
A little.
Oh, did you see that shit that Justin Timberlake was doing?
Evaluate your assumptions.
Wait, did any of you see what Justin Timberlake's doing at his concerts?
Is he dying?
He says 2 words and then just, you guys sing it from here. I'm not doing nothing.
Are you serious?
Anthony, that's a lie because I've seen some non-white people go all out.
That's
for
not
motherfucking
true, buddy.
Halloween.
That's not true.
That is a very false statement. But
That's a very, very false statement.
so Justin Timberlake is overseas right now doing a concert. He says 2 words and then just holds the mic out and just has them all singing it.
Oh, well, didn't he sell all of his albums? Like, he doesn't own the rights to it anymore.
I don't know. He also got arrested for a DUI. So he might be up Schitt's Creek right now, for all we know.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Ozzy Osbourne gave a better performance for him before he passed. And he was sitting in a chair dying.
He sure fucking was.
You saw that, right, Jeremy?
No, I did not see that at all.
Have you
Ozzy Osbourne gave a
have you
concert.
seen the videos where they isolated just the vocals?
He's sitting in a chair. He doesn't sound like he's doing too hot. And he's still giving a better performance than Justin Timberlake.
Yeah. Have you seen the videos where they isolate just the vocals whenever for his last performance?
No, I haven't.
Oh Lord, you gotta find those videos.
It doesn't sound good, does it?
It don't sound good, but you could tell that
He's not holding up well.
no.
I've seen the video. He looked like he was struggling getting through the song.
Oh yeah. And when they just isolate the vocals, you could tell it's
He wasn't even playing guitar. He literally was just sitting there.
yeah.
Still a much better performance than Justin Timberlake.
Look, for that being his final performance and then he died days after.
Yeah, what was it, like 3 or 2 days after?
It was only a couple days after that performance. And then like
He
it's
knew
hard to believe he did that performance.
at all.
Right. It's just like, wait, what?
That's very heavy metal of him. Freaking on your deathbed, you're going to go out there and try to sing freaking Paranoid or War Pigs? Jesus. Heavy metal to literally the last second.
I'm surprised he didn't try to bite the head off a bat.
Yeah, honestly, if he tried to do that, I think he would have probably died right there. That really would have been like, all right, concert's over, I'm going. Jesus Christ. I can't believe he did that. Freaking final
I did
performance.
not
on
see
weekend.
any of that.
What? Ozzy giving his last performance?
Yeah. Because again, I really don't, would have never, even now, I know he's a musician, but I still just hear he's a reality guy, which is stupid of me. I know this.
He's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Come on.
I mean, it's not stupid if he didn't grow up with it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking.
I mean,
No, if you don't know who he is, like, there's a lot of people I probably don't know that you think are legends, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I mean, he's, yeah.
I grew up with Ozzy because of my parent. My father was, big rock guy. So
I mean, I know people who've watched that show that didn't know he was a singer.
yeah, like Eric.
Like, so
It's completely fair to not know who people are. Do you know who Dave Grohl is?
Who?
Exactly. You know who Dave Grohl is?
Dave Grohl?
Yeah.
Grohl.
No.
What about Kurt Cobain?
Of course I know who Kurt Cobain is.
What about Ringo?
Is Ringo from the Beatles?
Yeah, he's the Beatles.
Okay.
What about Axl Rose?
He's from one of those bands that was in the 90s. Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Def Leppard.
Guns N' Roses.
Okay.
But you don't know who Bill O'Reilly is, right? He's in one of the...
Bill O'Reilly, isn't he the fucking politician?
He was on Fox News.
Yeah, so I knew it was one of those fucking things. But yeah, I definitely don't really know who he is.
Oh.
I
Speaking
know
of
Ben Shapiro is.
Did you see the South Park episode of the season premiere with Trump?
No.
And basically making fun of the new company that bought them?
I don't watch TV.
So Paramount bought South Park for like $1.2 billion. And the first episode that comes out is basically taking a giant shit on Trump and the Paramount network.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they basically called Trump Saddam Hussein.
Oh my God, that's
Hey,
Does whatever he wants, and if anyone doesn't listen, he threatens to sue.
I might have to watch that.
Yeah, it's on Paramount. It's literally the first episode of the new season.
Oh, is it Paramount streaming?
Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I'm not fucking watching that. I don't have Paramount Plus.
They freaking just took a giant shit on everything.
I don't watch TV, so
I really don't either.
I don't watch South Park. I just saw it on the internet.
All right. Anything else we want to talk about before we get off? I'm sorry, I'm reviewing alone while I'm talking to you.
Yeah, we it's not as bad as like Goop, but at least we're talking about some funny shit that happened.
That is true. That is definitely true.
Jeremy actually participated in this one.
hey, which one?
This conversation, not the Goop one.
Yeah, I'm not participating in that one.
No,
And
I don't
which
think
one?
you would. I don't think you would ever participate in Goop. That was too funny. What about the spaghetti heel?
Probably not.
All right. Well, we should probably wrap up. It's getting late.
All right. Well, whenever you're ready to take us out, take us out.
Put me in, coach.